Well, hey there, Aquarius. You're up. It's your turn for the reading. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. If you are returning and if this is your first time, I'm so pleased that you found me today. If you identify with the sign of Aquarius, this could be a reading. So welcome everybody. We're just going to do a simple message today. I'm going to use the Good Tarot. We're going to clarify with the forest creatures. And so yeah, we're going to, get all the energy laid out. We'll clarify. And then at the end, I'm actually going to use the Rumi Oracle today. We'll pull a card from Spirit and I'll read out of the book. If you want to hang around for that, that'll be at the end of the reading. So without further ado, Aquarius, let's go ahead. I'm just going to actually get these cards shuffled up here. I want to pull out one card for your overall message. So, bear with me here just a moment. We'll get that going. Yeah, we still have a Venus and Mars and Saturn in your sign, Aquarius. So, you should still all be grappling with different kinds of relationship dynamics, right? Probably for the rest of the month, but we are in Aries season now, so that's nice. New infusion of energy. Aries being a fire sign, and it goes really well with Aquarius elementally, so maybe giving you guys a little inspiration to start on a new path for yourselves. This is a great energy to do that. So let's cut the deck. Spirits, guides, angels, please give me one card for Aquarius's overall energy for the reading today. What is the energy that you would like me to use for the overall energy for the Aquarius reading today? Okay. What do we have? The Two of Water, y'all. That's the Two of Cups. So kind of what I just got done saying. We've got Mars and Venus, the lovers in the sign of Aquarius, still going through. And so definitely Two of Cups. This can definitely speak to a relationship. I don't know what about the relationship exactly, but it's going to be the overall energy. So we do see these two fish sort of swimming in this lovely water with lilies, and it's just a very loving, a very attracting sort of an energy. So this may end up being a relationship about a reading about relationships. You could be in a relationship already with somebody, and it's strengthening. It's going through a process of just recalibration right now with all of the energies and strengthening. You could be in a position where many of us are attracting in and manifesting, right? So we're working maybe with law of attraction, or we're using other methods to dream our divine partner, our other a partner who aligns with our current energy, right? Like somebody who is good for us, who is going to be able to engage in a healthy and loving relationship. So those are all the kind of themes that I'm kind of getting off the card. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and, universe, let's pull the reading. What would you like me to convey to the Aquarius collective at this time? Thank you, my spirits. And we've got the Seven of Water as the first card out, and that always talks about having options. It can talk about being a little bit confused, definitely. But again, it's that emotional energy we have right into the Empress. So again, kind of what I was getting off of this Two of Water, it's this escalation into the creation of this next level energy. So if you're in a relationship, it's bringing that relationship into alignment with where both partners' energy are in alignment with one another and raising it to the next level. It can also, and I think more aptly, speak to creating for yourself, Aquarius, the opportunity for that partnership to come in. And so that's gorgeous. I love that. And, don't forget, we're going to clarify all this to kind of dig underneath it. So, Spirit, let's keep going. What else do we have for Aquarius in this reading today? A lot of love, a lot of emotion. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. So let's start with the Eight of Water. Okay, so this is obviously somebody who is, again, it's all emotional. So the 7, the confusion of the 7 goes into the 8. So this could be you deciding, making a decision to step into your Empress energy because you're creating something new for yourself. First, what that requires you to do is to define what it is that you don't want, right? So with the Eight of Water, we see ourselves walking away from things, patterns of behavior. It could be actually separating from a partnership or getting clarity on what it means to have a good, stable and healthy relationship. And so even within ourselves, Aquarius, sometimes it's about understanding what we need to change about the way that we're thinking and how we're investing into things, right? So again, this is going to definitely take some clarification to know what direction this Eight of Water is talking about. But then we have the Magician. Again, what I was saying with the two, I mean, this all just is lining up perfectly. It's magicianship. It is about knowing. It is about knowing what you want. It is about stepping up into your Empress energy. It's about creating, and it's about manifesting, quite frankly. It's about seeing this evolution of this water energy and actually bringing it into your physical reality with this Magician. And you are this magician. This magician is the power that you have within yourself. Magician speaks about focusing, Aquarius, so really getting granular and seeing in detail, okay, what it is that you want and seeing yourself in your imagination, right? Like when you're sort of in creation mode, right? In your thoughts, closing your eyes and really focusing in on exactly putting yourself into that situation. How do you feel? Where do you see yourself? What does it look like? All of the sensory, using all of your senses to step into this magical space of pulling in this energy. Okay, this is you being in charge of the creation of what you desire. Okay, very, very beautiful reading so far. Then we have the Four of Air. So the air is the swords. So Four of Swords. This is taking the time out, and this all sort of ties in nicely. Again, when you're in a magician mode, you've got to take the time out. You've got to repair anything that needs repairing. So if you've got any emotional baggage, if you have any old patterns, like I said, that this can tie in with this Eight of Water, where you have learned from your past, right? Past relationships, past ways of relating to our partners. You're healing, you're rethinking, okay? how you want to move forward. There's a little bit of strategy involved with this too, right? So it's not only on the emotional side of the equation, but it's on the mental side, okay? So it's really relaxing, taking a pause, relaxing out into feeling into the energy, and then re-strategizing and refocusing your mental energy to, again, bring in this unification, okay? This beautiful energy. Spirit, let's get one last card here for Aquarius for this reading. This is really quite a beautiful reading, Aquarius. I'm quite thrilled for you. I haven't gotten a love reading in a while, so this is pretty cool. None of the other signs got one. So, okay. And justice. Justice. Yep. So, card 11. Yeah, this is the scales of justice. Again, you coming into harmony, right? Between your mental body and your emotional body. This is the scales of justice. It's balancing. You see her with her sword, right? So she understands, there's a logic behind this. There's discernment also behind all of this. And I think this is actually representing the energy that you come out of this Four of Air, is you come in this really, really balanced, beautiful place. You are ready to move forward into that Empress, Magician, Justice. I mean, it's a beautiful trio to have. It bodes well for anything that you're creating right now. You have all the energy at play to make the right decision for yourself. This is a fantastic basis for reading. I'm really interested to get out the Forest Creature deck here. Let's start clarifying this so we can kind of get a story. I want to know about the Seven of Water. What is this? Because, usually Seven of Water is, making a right decision because you have lots of options, sometimes being confused, like which one do I pick? Okay, Aquarius, what is the Seven of Water for Aquarius? What do you want me to tell Aquarius about the Seven of Water, Spirit? What is the Seven of Water for Aquarius? Let's see. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups again. So it's about getting clear about what it is that you want to do differently this time. It's getting clear about making the right choice, picking the right person, waiting and not making a choice precipitously. That's the other thing I'm getting off of this. Like, wait for it, Aquarius. Wait till the right person comes in. During this attracting that you're doing, right? You may have several people come in to your field, and it's about using all of your past experience and understanding that this time you're going to choose to be the Empress, right? This is about aligning with somebody who can treat you in a way that you deserve to be treated, in a way that you maybe haven't been treated in the past. So making an informed decision to not invest again in things that are going to bring you into any sort of disharmony. There's no more toxic relationships. There's no more, sex only, people coming in and out, people who don't know how to emotionally invest. Okay, this is about you raising your own vibration first so that you can walk away from anything that doesn't align with that. I'm going to get one more on the Seven of Water, Spirit. If you could just give me one more on the Seven of Water for our lovely Aquarius collective. Okay, oh, they gave us two. So, yeah. it's overcoming, it's walking away from disappointment. 5 of Cups. This is all emotional. Look at all the cups on the board. It's a very emotional month for you, Aquarius. And you're at a 2 of Swords. You're at a decision point. This is a crossroads, a fork in a road. And it's not about using, so you've got the blindfold on. This is not about using your intellect. This is really feeling into it. This is all the cups. This is all the feelings. You exploring your emotions. You allowing those emotions to rise up in you so that they can be dealt with, and any past trauma or past whatever can be transmuted so that you can clear out of your emotional body, right? So the first thing you want to do is get your emotions in balance, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get your intellect to mesh with that. Okay, let's talk about the Empress. What do we need to know about this Empress? Okay, yeah, there it is. You've got the World and you've got the King of Cups. So this is coming into emotional mastery, the King of Cups. When you get into Empress and the World, it's the end of an old cycle. It is you walking away, okay, from anything that isn't going to bring you into an alignment, into an emotional mastery. You're attracting a King of Cups. You are being a King of Cups. It's very beautiful energy. It goes really, really well with the Empress, okay? This is very mature. It's very grounded, right? And it's the end of the old cycle. The World is a completion for you. You are completing whatever healing that you need to have take place so that you can walk into something brand new, a brand new world for yourself. Let's talk about the 8 of Water for just a moment. Since this is a repeating card now, we've had that come out as a clarifier. What do we need to know about this 8 of Water? It's kind of a straightforward message, Aquarius. I'll see if there's anything sticky in here that wants to come out, but so far it's been very, very straightforward. What about this 8 of Water? Why is this 8 of Water here? I guess that one wanted to come out. We'll take it. There's not really too much else. I feel like it's like I don't need to tell you. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So you got the 8 of Water and the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Coins. This is all just about self-improvement for you. This is you stepping into an Empress energy. It's 2 8s. You're moving very quickly towards this 10 of Coins. This is you stepping into your own up-leveling, to where it's going to be from here on out. The past is in the past. You're moving forward into this beautiful 10 of Coins energy, which is the long-term stability. It's bringing into your physical reality with this Magician. We're just like staying like one clarification ahead of the card underneath. It's interesting how this is all unfolding, but you're getting this like this divine nudge. It's information, it's clarity, it's vision, it's you, like again with the 2 8s, like stepping into an elevated place of your own evolution. And it's going to lead you to long-term happiness. It is going to put you on a path. Now, it's not like you're going to get 10 of Coins next week. Okay, that's not what this is saying. But what it is saying is that it's putting you on a path where you can define now what this looks like. This is you using all of this nonsense, that we all have to go through in life, right? Like all of these past people, all these past situations, jobs and, friends and all kinds of stuff that we go through. They're learning experiences. They show us what not to do, right? So that we can put ourselves in a more thoughtful path towards what we want, and it is getting very clear. It's being very clear about what this is going to look like, and I think we'll see that here with the Magician. So Spirit, let's go ahead and get some clarification on this Magician, please. Tell us about the Magician for Aquarius. Yeah, Nine of Swords and the Devil and Temperance. Yeah, beautiful. So it's all about taking this old mindset, right? This old like anxiety, you know, and questioning yourself. Oh my gosh, you know, is this really for me? Is it really possible that I'm ever going to graduate from being in, you know, and maybe for some of us, it means, you know, we've been alone and without any kind of partnership in our life for a substantial period of time. And it's been a long time. It's been lonely. It's just been you. And, you know, it's like, am I going to be alone forever? Am I ever going to be free from this attachment, this wanting, this suffering that I've been under for so long? And the Magician with Temperance is about you alchemizing, and you get like, again, stepping into Empress with the World and the King of Cups. It's like you achieving mastery over your emotions. It's you up leveling. It's you coming into a tempering magicianship over your life, where you overcome those old thought patterns. You overcome that old attachment to needing something outside of yourself. You are I'm getting like kind of chills right now. You're realizing your worth and your power, right? You're realizing that this is somebody who you're creating to come for you, and not because you need them, but because you're so balanced within yourself that they just naturally are magnetized to you. They're naturally just aligned to you, so that when they do come in, there won't be any confusion. The blindfold will come off. By the time you get to the end of this alchemy, you'll be in this balanced position in justice, and we see that here. So this is really, really telling about you becoming, stepping into, because you already are. It's not like you're becoming, but you know, there's not maybe an English word for it. You are the magician, but it's realizing your magicianship abilities, right? It's becoming very honed in on what that looks like and how you go about achieving that for yourself. I want to know more about this Four of Air, because typically this is when we take a pause to sort of reevaluate and to do the healing so that we can come into Temperance, right? This is about fusing the emotions and the intellect together to come into this balance. So, Spirit, what would you like me to say about this Four of Air? Yeah, you've got the Page of Coins just came out. And what's this one? Justice. See what I mean? How the clarifiers are just like one ahead. So like, it's weird. Like, we had the Eight of Cups come out ahead of this Eight of Cups. And we have this Justice coming out ahead of this Justice. It's so weird, but anyway, I'm not gonna get all sidebarred by that, but I love when that happens. We've got the Page of Coins, okay? So, and I just said this in the last reading, this has been coming up in everybody's reading, this Page of Coins. It's significant. It's the new opportunity. It's you starting anew. It's a renewal. It's like you going back to the beginning. So as you step into your magicianship and you're rising into your empress, right? And you're starting to, with temperance, you're starting to come online to balance out that love in your heart, that emotional body with your intellect, walking away from old patterns of thought, of behavior, getting unstuck, releasing toxicity, like all of those things. That is represented. That's what the Page of Coins does. He's a learner, okay? This is a new opportunity that the universe is presenting to you. It's like a shift in your whole world. It's a shift. Well, it is a shift in your whole world because this is underneath the world, okay? It's about you. I want to use the word humbling yourself to reevaluate everything you ever thought that you knew. Whoever you thought you used to be, whoever, like whatever situations you always felt like you got stuck in before, this is about you renewing your mind to realize that none of that applies to you anymore, Aquarius. This is a rebirth. This is you honestly not accepting anything external in your life to influence you anymore. You're no longer affected by other people's opinions. You're stepping into this, like, it's the, I call this the Padawan, right? In Star Wars, like, you're the Jedi Padawan learner. You're learning what it takes to step into the highest evolution of who you are. So that you can break the cycle for yourself, so that you can really, really manifest that 10 of coins, so that you can go to a higher evolution, higher than you've ever been before, so that you can come to this place of balance in the final scene. Let's talk about justice. Show us justice. Show us justice. Something flipped here. What was it? 9 of Wands. That's understandable. It's been a long journey. You might be a little tired. You might be a little defensive. Like, I'm not about to say it's going to be easy. It seems like it's, you know, a big thing in front of you. But here it is. It's the Star. And the Stars, card 17, I mean, this is the universe. This is divine intervention. This is you having your higher self committee, your angels and your guides, spirit, the one infinite creator, and all of the realm you know, of your spiritual team that you may or may not even be aware of, all coming around you and saying, yes, Aquarius, now is the time for you to keep going, to keep moving forward, because you're almost there. Okay? You're at a 9. We want you to fulfill your destiny. This is why you're here on Earth. You're being protected. You're being guided. And you are about to come into some real serious healing for yourself, where you're actually going to start to feel good. Where as you allow the old chaotic stuff to fall away, this is what you're left with. And that is the love that is going to be emanating from a more open heart space. Okay? So this really is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Aquarius. I love this for you. Aries is the perfect season for you to begin this process. And I don't even think there's anything much that you have to do aside from what you can do to sort of right? So you want to guide this process a little bit. Take a pause each day and start to really tap in. Like I said, start to close your eyes and like think and feel yourself in the situation that you most desire. What does it look like? How will it feel? Look around you in your mind's eye. Notice all of the colors. Notice the smells. who are the people? Like, how are you having conversations with them? If this is a partner that you're wanting to have, you know, if you've been on your own, or you are coming out of something difficult and you're, you know, healing and feeling like you're ready to step in to that next creation, define what that is, feel how that feels, and practice it in your mind over and over and over again until you come into harmony with it, until you come into temperance with it, right? Until you alchemize within you and it starts to actually manifest with the magician in your reality. This is beautiful. So I'm going to just go ahead and we're going to get a Rumi oracle. And I will read out of the book and then I will let y'all go. So, Spirit, what is the oracle card that you would like me to give to the Aquarius Collective at this time, please? Let's get one Rumi oracle card. Let's get one Rumi oracle card for the Aquarius Collective. Okay. And we have Hand of Fatima, card 43. So let's find out what card 43 is. Okay. Says, I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am a surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms, Rumi. My hand watches over you. It brings you blessings and comfort, protection and grace. Radiant with divinity am I. And you are my child, my beloved, my angel, and my body too. I shall never leave you. Turn your inner eye to me and see the light of my grace in your heart. You cannot be harmed. You cannot be defiled. You can only ever be what you are. Me, alive, radiant with love. You are giving birth to more spirit than you have ever held before. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful and supportive. This is Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, who reaches from the skies, who reaches up from within your body, from deep within the earth, and brings you the gift of protection, grace, and love. You are safe, you are held, and you are bound within her warmth. She has received your prayers, and she honors your devotion to life, to love, and to growth. And that, my friends, is the Empress. That's your reading, Aquarius. I hope that this helps somebody out, out there, or encouraged you. If you like the reading, please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys on the next one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care.